up? This shit the big yo Paul, what's up?
What's up, nigga? We're like, let me grab my headphones.
Yo Paul.
Yo, what's happening, brother?
I don't hear you, brother.
I can't hear you too. Hold on. Hold on, let me grab my headphones.
I can't hear you, Paul.
I can't hear you too.
There you go. I hear you now, yo Paul.
Joe.
They don't know how long I know you. They don't know who the fuck I know.
Joe, you telling it how it is, bro. You telling it how it is. Like, you telling it how it is. Like, you was there, nigga. Like, bro, first of all, I'm going to say this like this. I'm going to start it off like this. Like, we'll get into the interview shit and all that shit. But, bro, I'm a big fan. I was so happy to see you tonight. You know, we go way back from the Loud days and all that shit. And I'm a big fan of you, bro. I love you to death. And it was so good to see you. Now, let's get into the subject.
Yo, Paul, they don't know I know you. I know you guys from day one. But let me tell you something, yo, Paul, let me ask you something, man. And this, I mean, no disrespect, Paul. We know you got one hand. You got one arm.
Yeah.
The other one is, you know, whatever the proper way to say it. How the fuck you the first motherfucker over the line hooking the fuck off? Like, I'm looking saying, yo, what the fuck?
Bro,
yo, Paul, man.
You know what it is, Joe. Like, say, so for like, niggas will tell you from my high school days, like, the rabbit always beat the turtle if you know the saying, like, the saying is like
the turtle always
the turtle
beat the rabbit.
Beat the rabbit eventually, you know what I'm saying? So what it is when God take one thing from you, he give you another thing. So, bro, like, niggas know me from my high school. Like, I've known to punch out niggas in one punch. Like, that's what it is.
Oh no, we
like,
saw
nigga,
it. We saw it. We saw it.
One
Paul.
punch, I'm gonna knock a nigga ass out. That's what it is. But I'm not even trying to get into no fight. No, like, I ain't trying to be in no fight with no niggas right now. Like, I just want everybody just to be, you know, at the end of the day, bro, it's just about, we all love each other, man. This is about the music, man. It's about the music, yes. Man. It ain't about no fighting this and that. Like, with Bizzy tonight, man, I love that nigga, man. I love him. I love him to death. You know
we all love each other. That's why I was there.
It would never get. I cannot never see myself like putting my hands on them niggas or this and that. It would never happen because I love Crazy Bone to death. I love all of Bone to death. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I posted that. I'm a fan, and I would never do that. Like, that's what we got to get away from, bro. We can't keep hip hop thinking that we enemies against each other because we're not. Because at the end of the day, Joe, you know who won? The fans won, bro. The fans won.
Hip hop won, and let me tell you something. You went up against a group that sold 50 million albums.
Yeah, but we saw way more than that. Look at this wall, bro. Look at this wall. Look at this, nigga. Look at this.
You
see this?
Yeah, I know. I see it, man. I see it. Yo, listen, man. Listen, yo, Paul. It was amazing to see Gangsta Bull, Crunchy Black. I mean, them boys was acting a fool on that stage, man, but it felt so good to see y'all rock. And you brought my boy 8-Ball and MJG out.
Yes. Bro, I grew up on 8-Ball and MJG. I'm going to tell you a funny story right quick. Bro, my daddy owned a pest control company. on Lamar Avenue in Memphis. And rest in peace, my dad. And A-Ball and MJG studio was right down the street from that. And I used to go down to their studio and just hang out. And they would let me sit in there and watch MJG make beats and this and that. And like chilling. And I was like, fuck, man. I was like, damn, I want to be here one day. I was whack as fuck. I didn't have no beats. Like, my shit was dumb as fuck. And I was like, damn, I want to be like them one day, man. And there you go. Stay fly.
Man, let me tell you something, brother. You are living legends. Last night you proved it, man. Everything from what to say, I want to stay fly, till I die, Man, you had the chicken. Hey, yo, you bring Project Pat out.
Yep. Project Pat, that nigga, man. Project Pat, that nigga, man.
No, he that nigga, and he's still solid. You know,
Yeah.
Ever since I know Project Pat, he like a fucking building. You can't move this guy. Like,
yeah.
He's the same way.
Yeah. Project Pat, man, like, bro, niggas already know. If you follow Project Pat, like, bro, half of his albums, he was in prison when we was promoting them. He was in prison doing 4 or 5 years while me and Juicy was out on the streets promoting those albums. Project Pat, like really with the shit. Everybody know that. If you follow Project Pat, niggas know that he was in prison most of the time when we was promoting those albums, man. He really with the shit, nigga.
Nah, he with the shit, man. Gangsta Boo was important to see her. You know, Juicy J, the man out here looking like he 25 years old, man. It looked like he, like, you know, this guy still look 20 years old. Lil Wayne, y'all brought him out. I never thought nobody on earth could bring Lil Wayne to a versus.
Bro, exactly. Like, Lil Wayne, like, man, I'm so happy that Lil Wayne came out. Like, we hit Lil Wayne up, and I was like, bro, if Lil Wayne come out, that's gonna be fucking crazy. Even when Lil Wayne came out, I was like a nigga in the, I'm a fan, bro, big time fan. You know, and I knew Lil Wayne like back in the day before Lil Wayne was like little Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like
He was bling bling. Every time you see him, motherfucker, bling bling.
We used to be in our studio. And I'm gonna put you on a little secret. I think me and Birdman, when we used to be in the studio recording the records with Lil Wayne back in like 1996, 3 6 Mafia, Manny Fresh, all the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Our thing was we used to go to TGI Fries and we used to get the Cajun chicken pasta. That was in Birdman's thing. Birdman put me on that. Birdman put me on the Cajun chicken pasta, and fuck, bro, I've been on it.
Fucking up some Cajun chicken pasta forever. Listen,
for life, nigga.
Yo, my brother, listen, I'm gonna get some other guys on too. I love you, Paul, man. Thanks for coming on here, man. You're a living legend. I'm gonna finish out the recap. Stay tuned.
I love you, brother. Be safe.
Love you, my brother. Stay up.
Man,
DJ motherfucking Paul. This shit ain't a fucking game. And you don't know who I know. You don't know who I know. This shit ain't a motherfucking game. This motherfucker want to act up. We got some other guests. So Lil Wayne comes out. Bone Thugs turn around and they bring out Little John. The place goes nuts. I don't know what versus you're watching. Because the one I'm watching looks like the motherfucking Battle Royale. Blow for blow. Bone Thugs Do you have any answer for me? Because DJ Paul won't come off the motherfucker. I seen Roxy Diaz on here. Sean King. It's a Royal Rumble. 300 motherfuckers on stage. It don't get no realer than that. Man, what's going on with this, Rich? Do you know how to do this? Let me. You see, he's stuck. This is the way you get them off normally, right? But of course, they want to fuck up our recap. This shit crazy. I know, but this shit is bugging out. This shit is bugging out. Somebody else. Okay, you add what's Busy Bones thing? M what? Nah, you gotta. Damn, man. Type in Busy. Nah, hold on. Sent for him. But hopefully he can come on because this shit bugging out. I might have to turn the whole shit off and turn it back on. Yo! Yo, Busy Bones! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
What's good?
Yo, Busy. Let me explain something. Well, you know.
Let me grab my chair. Let me grab my chair.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, Biz.
How you doing, baby?
Biz, let me tell you the positive thing. The positive thing is a celebration of music. And most of all, I saw the verse with Pac. I knew it. The Bone and Biggie. Yo, I mean, you had the legendary moment like Jadakiss at Madison Square Garden where everybody finally realized Jadakiss is one of the greatest. You showed the world last night you're one of the greatest lyricists of all fucking time. You were going crazy.
Yo, man.
Last night.
I appreciate that. Shouts out to Bone Thug, to the crew. Shouts out to 3-6 Mafia for being a class act as well. I had a really, really good time, man. I had a real good time, man.
Let me tell you something. You're busy. You know, the people don't know no better. I don't know no better. I call Steve Lobel. I call everybody. I said, Bizzy here. The night before, they said, Bizzy's here. I said, oh, shit. Because to me, Bizzy is equivalent to anybody you go get in the feature. It's like if Bizzy's there, he gonna handle whoever you bring.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel that way, Biz?
Hell yeah, I definitely feel that way as an MC, man. You know, my roots is East Coast when it comes to that and battle rap and how about my lyrics that I am. You know me, Joe. We done known each other for over a decade, so you know how I get down.
3 decades, 2.5 decades. I know we want to be young, but, and then people don't know. I try to tell them, I put up a picture yesterday with Bone Thugs, Biggie, Little Kim, Puff, and me. And they don't know the story that you guys were real cool with Pop, and Biggie was on me because you the first guys that embraced me to be on another level. Bone Thugs was my big homies. Okay?
Love.
Let's keep it 100%. And you guys love Fat Joe, and you took me on the road with you. And so Biggie knew that, and he was like, yo, Joe, I need these guys to get on a record with me. I said, yo, Big, rest in peace. I said, yo, Big, they fuck with Pot. And they was like, nah, but they your guys. So I get on y'all, get on Steve Lobel, get on all that. And then y'all go to the studio, and that's how we made Bone and Biggie.
Goddamn right.
And so I'm sitting there, and you know, I feel different. You know, I love 3-6 Mafia to death. But you know, I'm Joey Bone. You know. You know, I don't know if these people really understand that, you know, Bone Thugs is my family, my heart. You know, when Big Pun died, Lazy Bone was standing right next to me when I found out. And he stood with me for the funeral and everything. So I feel like people must have think I'm in the crowd going crazy. Yeah, I'm in the crowd going crazy. Hello, Melissa. Hi. Oh, shit, Melissa made it. Melissa from Trilla's in the building.
That's my girl. What's up, Melissa? How you doing?
Yo, Melissa, come say hi to the people, because we've been talking about this girl in every recap. Just give them a little wave, Melissa.
Hi, everyone.
Yo, Biz. I was so happy. I'm like you, right? So I never wanted to do a versus because I always do. I'm a sore loser and I'm a worse winner. And so I knew I was going to have a problem with somebody if it wasn't like Jaru, who's my brother. And so I understood where you came from. But I'm glad that we regrouped. And what was that like? I know you was feeling like they was taunting you. They said, suck my dick. You break that down to me. So what got it to the level of you throw the shit at them and all that?
You know, like, so, like a little back history, like before I got there, you know, my son, he was really, really sick and I had to take care of him. So he kind of gave me his cold and I had to like, I've been spitting green, nasty mucus and not able to laugh, not able to, you know, do anything. So I was already feeling, you know, I couldn't go back and forth with the banter like I wanted to. So I said, let me stay in character because I knew at the end it's going to be all hugs and all kisses. So, you know, the first time that like I tried to like create some sort of banter and do a little back and forth, y'all ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be, you know, like I expected maybe a shut the fuck up. I expected a maybe, who you calling ugly? Y'all motherfuckers, I expected maybe some of that. But I didn't expect, you know what I'm saying, for homie to like talk to me on some, you know what I'm saying, like I'm a street dude. And I didn't expect him to say no shit like that. And like my soul made my body react. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't think before I acted. Like, and, you know, that's one of the things that I pride myself on is being a thinking man. But, so after that had happened or whatever, I didn't really know what was up. You know, I didn't know what was going down. But, you know, I was on.
You know, I told him, I said, I come from the projects. In New York, we call it snapping. We say, your mother looked like this, your father looked, we do that for hours. But the minute another man tell another man's SMD, it gets to violence.
I mean, I think it's always been that way. So after that, I was like, you know, I called Melissa and she was like, you all right? I said, first of all, I let her know I'm not trying to fuck nothing up because I know I wasn't thinking. If I would have, I just don't know how I would have reacted. In retrospect, I keep going through it and I just don't know what else the hell I would have done. You know? So then Lobel gave me a call. And then I heard the people in the crowd chanting my name. And Lobel was like, come back, come back, come back. We all on stage. And then my family called me. And they was like, they back on stage, Dad. You know, go back up there. Come on, do it. I'm like, I'm on my way. So, you know.
The shorty was your son?
Huh?
Did you have your son with you on stage?
No, my son called me.
Oh, but there was a young kid on stage. And so the crowd was like, we never knew if Bizzy's showing up or not. Bizzy's here. The fight breaks out. Oh, fuck. There goes Bizzy. He's leaving. We're fucked. Bone Thugs fans are fucked. Even though we got the whole crew there, we got Flash, we got Wiz, we got Lazy, we got Grace. It's like we want everybody. And so when you come back, the crowd is like, yes. Like, He's back, and you gotta understand this is that shit. And when you come back, the temperature changes. Now you going blow for blow for blow for blow. You got sung every word to that Eazy-E verse. And what I didn't realize before the verses is I was going around. This is part of this shit I do, this fucking recap, where I start asking random people in the fucking Pollo Loco, people in the lobby of the hotel, people at the weed spot, who you going for? And all of LA is like, yo, Bone is easy. Bone is easy. We going Bone. So y'all had the home court advantage to me. I loved how it turned out. Do you think overall this was a great thing for hip hop?
I mean, so I want to finish what I was going through, and I do. So when I came back, I felt like as a man and as a business person and as an adult, you know, because they did what they were supposed to do. And my side did what they were supposed to do. And I wanted the fans to understand I'm not trying to fuck nothing up. And so then after that, I called Juicy J over. I said, come here, nigga. You seen it. You was there. And, you know, we said a little something, you know what I mean? And I keep that between us. But as it went on, it was a respect on the floor. And, you know, I was able to ease up a little bit, you know, nod my head to some of their shit. Because I understand as we're getting to the end, all of this shit's got to end with Crossroads and us linking up and shaking hands. I knew that before I walked in. I already knew the plan. I was, one, keeping character, and for two, I was a little bit under the weather, so I was saving my voice for the performance because I've been coughing.
Bizzy, I'm going to ask you this question. Fat Joe was there to support you guys, but I was upstairs minding my business, doing shit bosses do. So I'm up there watching, and Melissa comes, who's right here, and says, listen, both of these guys want to go last. None of them are going to go first. They want Fat Joe to do a coin toss to see who goes last. The reason I'm explaining this to you, I go out there, I introduce both of y'all, with y'all both family, and I throw, and shout out to Crunchy Black. He's the only one I didn't get to introduce because crazy, Lazy was wilding, like it was just wild, right? But we did the coin toss. You guys won the coin toss, tails. So you get to go last. Why didn't you guys do first of the month last? Like, I don't know why you guys didn't perform first of the month. The whole fight was over going last. And you got a motherfucking bomb. And you never did the bomb.
Let me tell you why. Because of, mostly more than anything, was because of what happened to Young Dolph. And we wanted to make sure that we were able to say rest in peace to somebody that came from Memphis and bring it all together. It was a very strategic plan. And that's what we wanted to do. You know, we wanted to make sure that we did that. I don't know why we didn't do first of the month, but it was like we felt as though we got so much in the chamber that after we done with 3-6, we ready for a Wu-Tang, or we ready for this, or we ready for, so, you know, we wasn't trying to be arrogant. We just understood we got so much that some things we can lean back on and let them young brothers on their side shine too. You feel me?
Yeah, I dig it. I dig the tribute. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. Rest in peace, Virgil. Rest in peace, the wife of Clarence Avon. They got killed by some crazy motherfucker in LA in their house. You know, hip hop, we've been losing a lot of people. So Crossroads is one of the greatest hip hop records of all time. And so you ended it on that. I get it. first of the month was definitely, like, you know, I know Bone. So you was actually playing songs that I know and the real fans know, but just the general public might not know it. Like, but I know it. You know, and first of the month, y'all fucked it. Somebody, the DJ, somebody fucked up not playing first of the month. Whether it may have been earlier, because when the fight happened and you came back, I wanted one of them motherfuckers right there. Boom, 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 boom. I wanted a first of the month. I wanted one right there. Like, I was waiting for it right there. And then he came back, you know, my brother, I love you, man. I understood. And to tell you the truth, now that it's over, thank God for LA, the crowd, they didn't, because usually when motherfuckers fight on stage, the whole place fight. But the crowd was screaming, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, because they wanted to see y'all go at it. But for me, I believe the fight and the pause brought more suspense and more excitement to the motherfucking versus battle. I'm just telling you what I felt like. I felt like, yo, people must be hitting each other up. Yo, you gotta see this shit. This motherfucker wilding. Yo, it's going crazy. I thought it was hip hop, pure hip hop, and it was incredible how grown men came together who actually really love each other and made this thing all the way through.
Agreed.
Let me ask you one last question, Bizzy Bone. Where do you think you at in the top rappers of all time?
I mean, I think like, because like anybody from a group, no, I mean, I don't think they never really give that never really is accrued to anybody in a group. It's just like, you know, Jada was able to, you know, step outside of his group, but it's just difficult for me because, you know, me and my boys, we brothers, and we were kind of taught like nobody is, you know, as brothers, you're not better than your brother. If you get scuffed up, you better come home with a bloody lip just like your brother. So that's just the way Mama P and Granny Rose and Sis and rest in peace Mama Linda, that's just the way that they taught us, you know, as our four mothers in Bone Thugs. So I don't really think like that, but I'm going to keep on getting at it. I'm going to keep on getting to it. And I ain't going to...
Hey, Bizzy, let me tell you something. Natasha, it's the thuggest phone. It's the thuggest phone. Man, she sound the same all these years later.
Man,
that shit was amazing.
She was tuned up. She was definitely hot. Her mic was definitely hot, man. She was definitely tuned up.
My brother, I love you. Bizzy Bone, one of the greatest of all time. I always do it, but last night, this is why Versus is so important, and it's a celebration of music, because last night, the way you fucking shine, Bizzy, was on another fucking level, bro. I'm watching it as a hip-hop historian. I know the greats. I seen it all. But last night, you was on your shit, my brother. I love you, Bizzy.
I love you.
Stay safe. All right, my brother, stay up. Goddamn Bizzy Bone in the building. And you don't know who I know. Damn, he got froze too. God damn, man. What's up? They don't want us to unfreeze motherfuckers, man. Shit, man. Huh? Yeah, IG's fucking with us again? Yeah. That's what Swiss told me from Saudi Arabia. He said, yo, IG's fucking with us. That's a fact?
Look. You're good.
All perfect on that side. You can hear me? Also, in my screen, I see Bizzy like that, but he's not really on there for the rest of the world. Listen, guys. Let me get my notes. Shout out. Shout out to everybody who tuned into the Versus Triller battle. Now, if you like that, if you love boom bap, I come from the Digging in the Crates crew, and you want your respect, you gotta acknowledge the contributions of everyone in hip hop. The reason why no one could steal hip hop culture from us is because it's so diverse. If you want positivity, go to Lauryn Hill. You want backpack, go see Talib Kweli and Diamond D. You want gangster shit, turn on some Ice Cube, some Snoop Dogg, some 50 Cent. And last night was one of the greatest verses ever. The energy was different. 300, 400 on stage. We even had a fight when it broke out. Is there any reason why, Melissa, when they paused the fight, I know they didn't want it to get crazy, but they paused the fight and Triller threw a boxing commercial. Do you know who the fuck sanctioned that one?
I didn't even see that.
Did you? I saw it.
When the fight broke out.
The fight broke out. They paused it. They paused it, and they threw on a commercial of the boxing matches of Triller. This is fucking crazy. Somebody, that was a petty one, Melissa. Now you gotta talk to Bobby, man, because that was petty as fuck, man. Like, huh? They showed the boxing highlights. Maybe they showed that shit.
At the same time, yeah, man.
Shout out to Triad. The Triad, I was out there in Dallas. That was big. My brother Eric B. Yo, Atheon. Damn, I can't get Atheon, huh?
Just keep it blonding. We need to get that other child. Keep it blonding.
The job is here, so whenever it's time, we're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? We're doing an event for Triller today with Basquiat pieces and all that. Let me see if my brother get on here. Erica Ford. Yeah, this is called the show after show. I don't know, man. This motherfucker want to bug out on us.
You can't see me?
I can't see you. Can you see him on there?
You can't see me on my beard?
Nah, you got a fake ass Fat Joe beard, Atheon. Yo, Atheon, I'm gonna watch you from here. Can you hold it right there? Let me go. Yeah, I don't want it. I can hear you. I can't see you, but the crowd can see you.
IG tripping.
IG is trying to fuck me up, and I look sexy in that sky blue shit with that blue shit, the match.
I'm in sky blue shit. You trying to be like me, Slim Joe?
Yeah, Atheon. You gotta cut this shit out. You ain't Slim Joe, man. See, he ain't able to join, they said. Hold on. Let me get him again. Yeah, Atheon is fucking crazy. Yeah, I'll tell you what the difference between Fat Joe and Slim Joe. Let me get his ass up on here. Yo, Atheon.
Who's Atheon? I'm Slim Joe.
Let me tell you the difference between Fat Joe and Slim Joe. I don't see you on here, but I see you here. Let me tell you something.
I'm listening.
The difference between Fat Joe and Slim Joe is that when the fight broke out, Slim Joe ran the fuck out the building.
Hey,
now what the fuck is up with Slim Joe running out the building when the fight break out? You can't be Terror Squad DNA and run out the building when the fucking fight break out.
I had to go to work, Fat Joe. Slim Joe had to go to work.
Yo, man, they ain't letting me. Look at this shit, man. Yo, listen, he's still on. Nah, come on, yeah, APR. Nah, it's too much, man. Hold up, man. No. I'll get him on one more time. If not, we'll just do what it do, man. This motherfucking recap Can't nobody fuck with this recap.
Joe,
Hold
can
on,
I talk?
Tim.
Can I talk? You always talking while people are talking. Can I talk?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
The way my security set up, I have slim security. You got Diesel, big, biggity, big security.
That
The way
motherfucker big as fuck.
The way my security set up, my security said, we got to go to work. We got the after versus recap to do from the crib, and Fat Joe can stay there while the fight goes on because he's got the biggest, big security in the world. I mean,
yo, listen, man. Let me tell you something, man. Huh? Yo, listen. Let me tell you something, man. The shit to me was a tie. I can't tell you who won or who lost. What I can tell you, this is top one or top two versus battle ever if you're in there. The reason you guys watch me do a recap is because I put you in the place. I make you feel what's really going on. Yes, you can see on your phone on the Triller app. Yes, you can see on IG or YouTube. But there's nothing like being there. And I want to say I commend LA for your sportsmanlike conduct. And something Bizzy Bone ain't realized. This is a sport. It was 3-6 Mafia's job to take him out his game. So they were starting with him saying shit that they knew would fuck with him to get him off his game. It's like a boxing match. When another boxer tells another boxer, it fucks with them so they could throw him off the game plan. It almost worked. This was one of the most entertaining. Terrence Howard showed up and rocked out. This was amazing. Mind you, me and Steve Rifkin left the Versus and went and had dinner. Did you see the picture of me with Al Pacino on my Instagram? I got receipts. I told you that I was responsible for making Bone and Biggie. You didn't want to believe me. That's why I asked Bizzy Bone in front of you. 3-6 Mafia, they been family. I've been to Memphis with them. I'm proud of what happened yesterday. It was great for hip-hop, all the way hip-hop. I can't wait for the next verses. Do we know who's the next verses? Do we have any hints? Yo, Melissa, you lying. So is it 2022, the next verses? So no more for the year. 2022? The best shit. Do a yearly recap of verses? A yearly recap, radiation.
Yep. Of course.
I know. What we doing tonight? What's the event? It's for Basquiat. The NFT for Basquiat.
Yeah.
So they have 9 paintings that no one ever saw?
Yeah. They just unveiled 9 paintings. One just sold for 11 million.
For how much?
11 million.
One of them just sold for 11 million?
They are bidding. I put in 5. I lost.
Motherfucker, they don't take EBT here, okay? Yeah, nah, fucking, yo, Rich, you got some money, but 11 million on a
I put
painting?
5. I didn't make it. They are bidding.
Yo, the Basquiat shit went for 11 million.
I put 5.
They unveiled 9 Basquiat's painting. Triller in Miami, Art Basel. I'll see y'all soon. Let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. If you ever went through something in life, it could be financial, relationship, jail, trouble with the whatever. And your so-called friends, your family, don't come through and they not there when you need them. They're not your family. God has given you a lesson to move on. Life is nothing without God. Keep the faith in good and bad times. If you ever needed God, somebody was sick, you was in jail, facing a bunch of time, you get on your knees and you pray for a miracle. And God shows himself and gives you the miracle. Don't forget what God has done for you. Be loyal. Shout out to Triller, the #1 app. Shout out to Versus.